So, your key to better sleep. I think we're live now. Um, okay, here we go. Your key to better sleep. That's what we're going to talk about today. And yeah, if you are having problems with your sleep right now, then you're probably sure that it's not going to be the next sleep tip because I'm sure, like searching in Google and YouTube and you name it, you've seen a lot of sleep tips. You've tried a lot of sleep tips, and yeah, if you are having problems with your sleep right now, then you're probably I'm getting an echo here. Give me a second to just turn this off. Searching in Google and YouTube and you name it, you've seen a lot of sleep tips. You've tried a lot of sleep tips, and here we go. So sorry, guys. This is actually my very first YouTube live. Typically, we stream on Facebook. So yeah, your key to better sleep. It's not the next sleep tip. And why is this the case? Like, why will the next sleep tip and the many sleep tips that you probably already tried so far, why don't they work? Essentially, it's not always because of the tip. Like, obviously, there's just the situation where you test something that doesn't resonate with the problem that you have when it comes to your sleep. Okay, that's fair. But there are a bunch of other reasons. As an example, if you implement things and you've probably done that and you see something that works for you, like now you've got this little thing, and then you have a hard time to follow through, to stay consistent doing the things that you know could work. So one topic, a big topic, is about habit creation. Then we also have the effect that we do things and we just not don't do them in the right sequence. So now you do something that could work for you, but there's something missing, right? And you don't know the part that's missing. And there are just so many reasons that can keep you from doing the things in the right way. So what we're going to do here today is to run through a couple of things that will really help you to sleep better. By the way, my name's Michael Hildebrand. If you're not familiar with me, as we're not as active on YouTube. I'm the founder of Sleeptrust, a company that helps people like you suffering from bad sleep, suffering from insomnia, to return back to superb sleep again. And the way we do that is that we use a proven system. So if we look at what is the key for better sleep, it's doing the right things in the right sequence. And it starts off with things that a lot of people just don't like to do, right? You need to have a solid foundation. You need to have your mindset right when it comes to sleep. So there's no way a sleep tip can work if there's a part, and that's just one minor, simple example, if there's a part in you that is pulling you back, right? If you don't believe that you can sleep well, or there are things that actually impact that, then there might be an unconscious part inside of you pulling you back. Another big reason, and that might sound like, depending on where you're coming from, that might sound that makes complete sense to you, or it might sound completely crazy to you. But the matter of the fact is just that this is a major keystone, so you need to tackle that. And there are other things that you need to have set right, especially if you're sleeping, if you have experiencing bad sleep for longer periods of time. You need to measure what you're doing. We cannot manage what we don't measure, right? Our brains constantly trick us, and there are other things too. So essentially, what we do at Sleep Trust, or what I would, oh, and I'm going to share that with you actually today for free, is that we put together a system, a 9-step system. Actually, I put that together, and the 9-step system puts these steps into a coherent sequence so that anybody can take this map. It's called the Sleep Trust Sleep Map, and walk through it. I'm just going to show you this for a split second that it's not as abstract as it might sound for you right now. So actually, the next session I'm going to do for you here on YouTube, now that I know how the streaming works, will be around this map and how to implement that, if that's interesting for you. Like if you're just tuning into this session, maybe just drop me a thumbs up or something on the video. Drop a comment if you have any questions. Like if something resonates with you, let me know. If you've got questions, just drop a question into the comments. We're going to pick up on those questions if they're coming in the live stream right away. And if I see them later on, I'm just going to reply to them. So if you look at this picture, this is the sleep map. And like this is where typically where if you're experiencing bad sleep right now, where you're starting off, which is cancel. Give me a second to just hit the pen. So typically this is where we start, right? We've got bad sleep, so we're unhappy. Now, we all want to move here where we're happy again, where we're sleeping, right? That's our goal. But most people think this is the way. Sleep, tip, like you're implementing one thing or whatever, and then you're there. And then what happens is we get disappointed. We try one thing, we try another thing. Things don't work out in the way that we wish them to, that we need them to, because we need our sleep. We want to feel energized, right? And then we get frustrated. We get insecure. We think nothing's going to help us. But actually, things are easier than you might believe right now. The thing that we need to do is that we need to put a little bit of time and effort into moving through this route. So it's 9 clear steps. You need to get your foundation right. Foundation right. Foundation. This is what most people don't like and don't have, but you need to put in the effort anyway. And good news here, it's not as much. Like if you get some guidance, if you follow the sleep map, it's going to be a very simple process to set up your foundation, solid foundation. Then we're going to figure out what we need to do. These are typically the sleep tips, right? Tip. So little effective things that you can do that resonate with your personal situation. There's no one fits all solution here. And you take that thing, bring it to life, and then you see the results, right? You're going to start to see that you're sleeping better. That will give you confidence in your sleep again. And what we need to do up here is that we're optimizing things, right? Consistency. Let's stick with consistency. Consistency. So once we know that things are working, we need to we need to focus on staying consistent. We need to focus on learning. It's so easy to fall back, and there are a bunch of reasons why this is the case. We're just wired to do the things we're used to do. So if we break out of that system and we change something in the beginning, we need to know what we're doing, and then we need to have a very distant look at what's going on to come to a fair evaluation of the situation or a situation. And then we need to kind of learn from things that are working, do more of that, and also learn of things that are not working, do less of them. And that's going to simplify the process, speed up the process, make it so much easier to sleep better. And that's what I'm here for in this little live session here. First live session on YouTube ever. And yeah, that's why we had the little glitch in the beginning, the echo, and a little bit of insecurity on my side if we're streaming already. But yeah, if that resonates with you, like number one, let me know where you're coming from, what your biggest sleep struggle is. Drop it into the comments. I'm always curious to hear where you're coming from. And check out the Sleeptrust sleep map. If you're looking to find better sleep right now in this moment, then you check out the Sleeptrust sleep map. We're going to drop the link underneath this live session. You can download it for free. It's 9 steps. They're lined up for you. They even go along with a little video that will walk you through them. And the next live session I'm going to do here is going to give you a good overview about the sleep map so that you know why you need to focus on these things, that you know what your next appropriate step should be, because I'm sure some of these steps you already have in place, so you don't have to work on them, but you want to check them off and say, yeah, I'm sure that's okay. I'm sure that's okay. Oh, no, there's some work left here, so that you move forward with consistency, because I wish you the best sleep ever in the fastest possible time frame. And even if you're suffering from bad sleep for months or even years, your solution could be much faster than you might believe right now. So with that, we're going to close this little session. Drop me to the comments how you like that. Also feel free to drop any future topics that you would like me to see and cover here on YouTube in future. And yeah, until then,